So, they say he wasn't my biological father, but I was there during everything as it was falling apart. People always say he wasn't your dad. And I get that because by definition, he was not. He was my stepdad. But that doesn't tell my story because because I wasn't around him. I was raised in the middle of him. I was there during the chaos. I was not hearing it secondhand or years later or visiting the stories. I was living it as a child. I saw the drugs. I saw the instability. I saw the fights. And as things fell apart, because that's what I lived. But then there was the times when he bought me my first bike and then taught me how to ride it. He taught me how to swim, how to sail a boat, and he gave me my love for reading books. He never introduced me as his stepdaughter. He always introduced me as his daughter. And as a kid, you don't separate those things. And this is the person who was raising me. So when people ask me what gives me the right to speak on him, it's not about right. It's just really about reality. And I lived a version of him that most people didn't see, definitely didn't live through. I was there when they were all arrested. I was there in the aftermath. I was there dealing with everything that gets left behind when the adult create the chaos that the kids have to survive. That's the kind of experience that doesn't disappear just because there's no DNA shared, really. And I'm not here to take away from anyone else's story. Everyone else's experience is with him is different and all valid. But so is mine. I stayed quiet for all this time out of respect, not only for my family, but for myself. But being respectful doesn't erase who I am or myself from the story, because it doesn't mean pretending that those years didn't happen. They shaped me to who I am today because they did shape me. So no, I don't share his last name. And no, I don't share his blood, but I shared his life. And during those years that mattered the most that made me who I am today. And that is something that really I'm not going to minimize anymore. This isn't providing anything. It's just about finally saying, you know what? This is my story and I'm here and it matters to me.